All right, good afternoon, YouTube.
It's bright out here.
We already been going for quite a while. We're already one cemetery down. We started there because I knew it was wide open and didn't have all these leaves. So we used the new hot rod there and used the other, that's the mule, the lime mule, hauling around materials to keep me topped off. So I'm running that hot rod. Harvey's running that hot rod. The first cemetery went good. We did have, you know, some minor breakages. The bearings on the new front wheels apparently don't hold up to the front of that rig, but they're hanging in there for now. We'll swap out some different bearings, but it will finish out the day. Did some I'm gonna call it leaf management with mulching, and Harvey bagged up, or grass caught some of the leaves. We cleaned up these two sections here, and this is all done being limed. We're about halfway across here, maybe a little more, so we'll set you up and you can see that process over here. There's more leaves than I thought there were going to be, because these, what, 5 trees completely let go now. Those are still hanging in there. But so we mulched up some, put some in pile. I think without fighting it, I think the best thing to do is just bring the leaf back and do somewhat of a second cleanup here. But at least along these trees will be done for the year. Yeah, it's about, what is it, almost 2 o'clock? So about almost 2 o'clock, so we'll probably finish up with this, get things loaded up. There's one more cemetery that's going to get lime, and it's a small one, but I believe it's going to need a cleanup as well. Or I guess it's not a cleanup because it's not the final deal, but we can't spread lime over lots of leaves. If they're light and thin, that's fine. So anyway, yeah, I think for today we're going to wrap this up and make a plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow is our commercial accounts in Epsom that we'll be mowing for, yeah, the last time of the season, we believe, and then we'll come finish our day here. So why don't we set you guys up and let you see how that little hot rod there runs. Pretty boring, but it's, I'll tell you, on our end, even with the couple little malfunctions, the biggest trouble we ran into is we bought a pallet of lime, and if you can see over there, there's what, probably 10 bags set aside that we can tell aren't very good, and we ran probably at least 10 through that weren't very good, and they're just a pain because it's all
so slightly some moisture, and it made them all like powder.
Yeah, like locked up powder, almost clay like. You could kind of make a ball in your hand, and it didn't go through the spreader very well. But when the lime's good and pelletized like it's supposed to be, that thing is a lifesaver, because this is too rough a terrain to be doing a pull behind, because you tip it over every 14 seconds. Same thing with a walk behind. I mean, you'd be so hard pressed to push that thing around, it'd be ridiculous. So I believe that right there is the answer to doing this with any sort of efficiency. But without further ado, let's put the camera on it, and that will probably be when like a wheel falls off or something, because it went so smooth to this point without the camera.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I slacked this morning on recording. I was more concerned with using the new piece of equipment, and sorry I didn't share that with you, but wanted to make sure it went smooth for us, because at the end of the day, I mean, that is our job, is working, not recording. But yeah, here we go, check it out.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to the YouTubes?
Yeah, we're gonna go check the cemetery up the road.
In this hot rod?
Sure. We have trucks and trailers on everything else. Or trailers on everything else, I should say.
On this YouTube, let's see if me and Joey get arrested.
That'll make for an interesting video.
Yep.
I mean, it has directionals.
I've learned to hold on. What happens if you don't hold on? Once a year, so we're basically just part of that.
Right. Might not be as bad as I thought.
Still can't do it with that many layers, can we? This side's pretty good. We had to switch to the phone because the GoPro overheated and shut off, so. New gate. The old one was falling off and rotting away. Is it new frame and everything? Must be.
This is all new. The posts, I think, are the same. Oh, now I can't sneak the post out and get a 60. Oh, what's left are leaves around? Those ones are pretty much gone.
Yeah, if we did a cleanup, we'd more or less be good for spring. Eh?
Yeah. I mean, what do you think? 1, 2, what, like 5, 6 bags of lime in here and top?
Yeah. Probably, honestly, if we're liming tomorrow, take the side by side and the spreader down the road.
Yeah.
Instead, we always fight even mow and put in a trailer here.
Well, or... Alright guys, as you saw, or I believe you'll see, we just cruised down the road and checked out the other little one. It does need somewhat of a mid-season cleanup so that we can spread the lime. We were gonna head over there and do that, and then we realized that I need to run, got a pallet of 70. Told the guys at Lowe's that the bottom few rows didn't look healthy, and they said, oh, just bring back whatever you can't use, it should only be a few bags. Well, hey, that one sounds there, kinda. You can't, there's not feel-o-vision, but if you could feel this, or even listen to that, that's supposed to be granular and more like that, not
It almost
clay.
feels wet in there, but it's just like powder.
Yeah, it's
Well, and some of them are wet.
so. What did we say? There was 20.
The out of 70, 30 were definitely bad,
Yeah,
and I would almost say 40 were like if you're only like 15 of them been perfect.
yeah. There's only been 15 bags,
Like that are
maybe
how
20.
they should be.
There, so at least half, at least 35 of the bags were NFG. We made some work, but there's no way I can finish with it like that. So I'm gonna have to make a run, which hopefully they said they'd swap them out, but that's still, I mean, they're not gonna pay me my 2 hours of messing around and losing out, not being able to finish today. I bought a pallet because I knew it would be more than what I needed, but I don't even have enough to finish because half or more of the pallet is junk. So I guess that's my PSA for today. Although I saved time and money getting a pallet, I guess I should have gone through 70 bags and hand loaded. I don't know. I guess that's the quality control nowadays, is there is no quality control. But
The
yeah.
news is you can hand load the rest of them.
Yeah, I guess I'll hand load the 30 or so that I have to swap out. But so I guess for today, guys, that's a wrap. I'll record Harvey load that just in case he like flips over backwards or something that makes good for video. Well, that was uneventful. All right, we'll get that bound down. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. I'm gonna continue working as always, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace out, YouTube.